Sometimes in life, you just got to stop, settle down, and figure out what's beautiful in your world.
I've spent the last 20 years studying, teaching, and coaching people to find their greatness and take their lives to the next level. Along the way, it's become evident that emotions are at the root of everybody's successes and failures. Worry and fear are the enemies, and it's time to forge the armor and earn the tools to overcome the two things that could single-handedly destroy your future. Hi, my name is Michael Johnson, and I'm a life coach, a peak performance trainer, and I'm the emotions guy. It's time to take back control of how you feel, control of how you act, and control of how you experience life. It's time to become a lifer, a new breed of overachiever focused on living every minute to its fullest. We are responsible for how we feel, and no one and no thing can make us feel anything. Emotional mastery is our journey, and emotional education and intelligence is the key. We are lifers, and this is Magic for Life.
What's up, everybody? Michael Johnson here with the Magic for Life podcast, and I'm excited that you joined me here today because it's a beautiful day. And sometimes you just got to be able to get in front of something beautiful to remind you about the important things in your world. And it's great to hustle, and it's great to push hard, and it's great to be able to work as hard as you can to be able to attain the things that your dreams are made of. The lighthouses, the goals and the aspirations and the things that you have in your world that you're shooting for. And it's great, and you got to push, and you got to work hard, and you got to hustle. But you also have to stop and take a second to just appreciate the beauty around you and the things around you that are great. And so many times it's so easy to forget that because your ad failed, the world isn't going to come crumbling down, or because you didn't make as much money as you wanted to this last month, or maybe you got a virus or something, and or maybe you got laid off, and those things are huge, and they're a big deal because they affect your whole life. But there are beautiful things around you, and when you can stop and you can appreciate the things around you that are beautiful, you can really understand and realize what's most important. And it's important that we do that we take a few moments here and there to appreciate the things that are beautiful around us. I'm standing here at a beautiful lake, and it's a beautiful sunset, and how do you get better than that, right? Well, you do. You have other things. What's beautiful in your world? What is beautiful in your world? Take a second right now. As you can see the cool background behind me, if you're not watching on YouTube, go look at the video on YouTube. If you're listening on the podcast, and think about what's beautiful in your world. Who is beautiful in your world? What is beautiful in your world? You have beautiful kids. Do you have a beautiful family? Do you have a beautiful job? Whether it's on the up or it's on the down, you still have that beautiful job, or that beautiful idea, or that beautiful thing that you're putting your energy in that's going to change the world. And things will get hard here and there. That's why you should do the thing that you love, right? Because if you're doing the thing you love, you can stop and you can appreciate the beauty of that thing that you love. And I know you can do it. I know you can take a couple minutes right now and figure out what that thing is, what that beautiful thing is. I know you got it. I know you can do it. And you know what? Even if you can start with something simple, right? Something beautiful, like an old favorite song, right? And just take a moment to appreciate that, even if it's simple, even if it's easy, and maybe it doesn't seem like that important, right? Maybe it's thinking of something beautiful like a lake and imagining what that's like, and putting that picture in your head. I know you can hear the birds outside. I don't know, maybe you can't, but you can hear the birds. You can see this awesome sunset going on behind me, and if you can do that, all of a sudden things like gratitude and things like your resources, the things that you have innately strong about you will start to bubble up to the top because you stop and go, wow, that's beautiful. That moves my heart and my soul. You guys can do that. You can do it right now. It doesn't take any fancy frameworks. It doesn't take any fancy, tools or technology or anything like that. It just takes a moment to stop and breathe, look around you, and appreciate the beauty that is around you. And again, it can be people. It can be a beautiful lake, a beautiful sunset. It could be, the rain. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a tree that you're lucky enough to find to put your camera on to record a beautiful sunset behind you. And honestly, guys, you are amazing. You have something beautiful in you. And so what I wanted to ask you for today is I wanted to ask you to find what was beautiful about you. But it's easier to start off with that, isn't it? You can look behind me and you can see and appreciate a beautiful lake, a beautiful sunset. And it's easy to kind of get outside yourself, and that is the key, right? You stop being so internal for a moment, look outside and go, wow, that's beautiful. That's an amazing sunset. And little by little, you can actually take a moment and start to pull out some of the things that are beautiful about you. What is beautiful about you? Do you have beautiful hair? Do you have a beautiful soul? What is it that you have? What is beautiful about you? And I don't want to hear nothing, because that is not true. That is not true. And maybe you could say I was overly optimistic, but the thing is, and the truth is that it's not about optimism. It's about practice. Practice finding what is beautiful about your world, about you, about the inside out. What do you do naturally? What do you do without thinking about it that you've forgotten about, right? I'm trying to move out of the way here so you can see this awesome sunset, right? But what do you do that is beautiful? Do you build other people up? Is that your thing? Are you a caregiver? Are you somebody that looks at the world and goes, gosh, it needs healing, it needs help? Are you naturally gifted at that? Are you a leader? Are you somebody that inspires other people to move, to act, and to respond to the challenges and hardships around it? That's beautiful. It doesn't have to be a sunset. It doesn't have to be a lake. It can just be something beautiful in your world. You have talents and you have skills and you have things that you know how to do and that you're great at. And you have to go back and you have to look at those. And it's not about being conceited, or it's not about, building yourself up to greater than you are. But honestly, you are pretty great. You are pretty great. I may not know you yet, but maybe we will. Maybe I will. It's important that you realize that I don't have to be seeing you in person. I don't have to know you face to face to know that you are beautiful, because you are human and you're listening to this message and you have something special. You have a special story to give. You have a special skill to share. You have a special soul to share. And as I grew up dancing, I realized and learned from my mentors, my teachers, that you needed to go out there and share your soul. We competed, and yes, that was important because we were competitive, but the most important thing was going out and sharing our soul. So that thing that's beautiful inside you, that thing is something you need to go and share with the world. How are you going to do it? I don't know. Maybe you need some help. Let me know, right? But how are you going to share your soul? Because maybe somebody can't go and see this beautiful sunset, this beautiful picturesque moment. But maybe you can bring it to them. Maybe this video will bring you some joy and some happiness and some beauty. And maybe you're stuck inside. Maybe you've been quarantined and you can't get out to see something as beautiful as this right now. And how cool is that? You can come back to this video and you can think about the beauty you have within. And you got to find it. Maybe take a moment to think about what's within and then start to think about what is around you, what your surroundings are, and just start easy. What's beautiful about your business? What's beautiful about your idea that you have, that next big idea, that next big thing that you're going to bring to the world? What's beautiful about your situation? And you know, maybe as we close up here, you can think about what's beautiful about the challenges that you have, about the things that are difficult in your world. Because when you can find the beauty in those challenges and those difficulties, all of a sudden they don't seem so bad. They don't seem as challenging and as difficult as maybe they once were. And I'm not saying that you won't have hardships to go through, but if you can find the beauty in them, you might be able to do something and find something that will change the world. And at the very least, it may just change your world. So I hope this message finds its way to your heart today, and I hope maybe you can find somebody that needs to hear it and that you can share this message with them, because you know what? There is beauty in your soul, whoever you are, wherever you are. I know as you listen to this, I know you can find it. Just take a moment, take a deep breath, find something beautiful around you and revel in how amazing it is. I'm going to show you around just a little bit. It's pretty awesome. I hope you're doing well. Don't forget to keep finding that magic for your life. Peace out.
Happiness is a choice. Sadness is a choice. All emotions are a choice. Sometimes doing our emotions doesn't seem like it's our choice, but it is. You have control. You are the captain of your ship, and you must learn how to be the best captain you can be. Let me show you how. Pick up your free copy of my new book, Every Minute, at everyminutebook.com.